Hello everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm really glad you're here today. Let's talk about something that almost all of us experience but don't always understand. Have you ever sat down to study, work, or read, and after just a few minutes, you feel distracted? You check your phone, open another tab, or suddenly remember 10 other things you need to do. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Today's episode is called Why You Can't Focus Anymore. We'll explore the reasons behind this problem and, more importantly, what you can do about it. Don't worry, I'll keep everything simple and clear so you can learn English and learn something useful at the same time. Let's begin. First, let's ask a simple question. What is focus? Focus means giving your full attention to one thing. For example, reading a book without checking your phone, or working on a task without thinking about something else. It sounds easy, right? But in reality, it has become much harder in recent years. Why? One big reason is technology. Think about your phone for a moment. How many times do you check it every day? Maybe you don't even count anymore. Messages, social media, emails, videos, there is always something new to see. These apps are designed to get your attention again and again. Every notification is like a small tap on your brain saying, "Look at me. This is important." Even if it's not important at all. Over time, your brain gets used to this. It starts expecting something new and exciting every few seconds. So when you try to focus on something slower, like reading or studying, your brain feels bored. It wants stimulation. It wants something faster. This is one of the main reasons you can't focus anymore. Your brain has been trained to jump from one thing to another. Let's look at another reason, multitasking. Many people believe multitasking is a good skill. You answer emails while listening to music, check your phone while watching a video, and maybe even talk to someone at the same time. But here is the truth, humans are not good at multitasking. What we call multitasking is actually task switching. Your brain is quickly moving from one task to another. And every time it switches, it uses energy and loses a little bit of attention. So instead of saving time, you actually lose focus and become less productive. Imagine trying to read a book, but every 30 seconds, someone closes it and gives you another book. Then another. And another. You would feel confused and tired, right? That's what multitasking does to your brain. Now let's talk about something deeper, mental overload. Today, we receive more information in one day than people in the past received in a week, or even a month. News, social media, videos, podcasts, emails, it never stops. Your brain is trying to process all of this information. But it has limits. When you overload your brain, it becomes tired. And a tired brain cannot focus well. It's like trying to run a marathon without rest. At some point, your body just says, "No more." Your brain does the same thing. Another important reason is stress. When you feel stressed or anxious, your brain is busy thinking about problems. Maybe you are worried about work, school, money, or relationships. Even if you sit down to focus, part of your mind is somewhere else. It's like trying to listen to a quiet voice while loud music is playing in the background. You can hear it, but it's difficult. Stress makes it harder to concentrate, to remember, and to stay calm. Now, let's talk about habits. Focus is not just a skill. It's also a habit. If you spend a lot of time switching between apps, watching short videos, or scrolling quickly, your brain gets used to short attention. It becomes normal for you. So when you try to focus for a longer time, it feels uncomfortable. But here's the good news, habits can change. Just like you trained your brain to lose focus, you can train it to focus again. Let's move to the second part of this episode. What can you do to improve your focus? I will share some simple and practical ideas. You don't need to do everything. Just choose one or two to start. First, reduce distractions. This is very important. When you want to focus, try to remove things that can interrupt you. For example, put your phone in another room, or turn off notifications. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer. Make it easier for your brain to stay on one task. You don't need perfect silence, but you do need fewer interruptions. Second, use time blocks. Instead of trying to focus for hours, start with a short time. For example, 25 minutes. During these 25 minutes, you work on one task only. After that, take a short break, maybe 5 minutes. Then repeat. This method is simple but very powerful. It helps your brain stay focused because it knows the task has a clear start and end. Third, take care of your body. This might sound surprising, but your body and brain are closely connected. If you don't sleep well, your focus will be worse. If you don't eat healthy food, your energy will be low. If you don't move your body, your brain will feel slow. Try to sleep enough, drink water, and take short walks. These small things can make a big difference. Fourth, train your attention. Yes, you can train focus like a muscle. One simple way is to practice being present. For example, when you are eating, just eat. Don't watch videos or check your phone. Pay attention to the taste, the smell, the texture. Or when you are walking, notice your surroundings. This kind of practice helps your brain stay in the moment. Another powerful tool is reading. Reading a book is like exercise for your attention. It requires you to follow a story or ideas for a longer time. If reading feels difficult, start small. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day is a great beginning. Fifth, be kind to yourself. Sometimes people say, "I can't focus. I'm lazy." But that's not true. Your brain is reacting to the world around you. It's not a personal failure. It's a natural response to too much stimulation and too many distractions. Instead of feeling bad, try to understand what is happening and take small steps to improve. Progress takes time. Now let's talk about one more important idea: boredom. Yes, boredom can actually help your focus. When you are always entertained, videos, music, social media, your brain never has time to rest. But when you are bored, your brain starts to slow down and reset. This can improve your ability to concentrate later. So don't be afraid of boredom. It's not your enemy. It's part of a healthy mind. Try spending a few minutes every day without any stimulation. No phone, no music, no screens. Just sit, think, or relax. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. But over time, it becomes easier and even enjoyable. Before we finish, let's review the main points. You may have trouble focusing because of technology, multitasking, too much information, stress, and habits. These factors train your brain to seek constant stimulation and avoid deep attention. But you can improve your focus by reducing distractions, working in short time blocks, taking care of your body, training your attention, and allowing yourself to be bored sometimes. Remember, you don't need to change everything at once. Start small. Maybe today, you put your phone away for 20 minutes. Maybe tomorrow, you read for 10 minutes. These small actions will slowly rebuild your focus. And one day, you might notice something surprising. You sit down to work, and you stay focused. No phone. No distractions. Just you and your task. And it feels good. That's it for today's episode. I hope you found it helpful and interesting. If you enjoyed this, you can listen again to practice your English and understand more each time. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.